So, as a small continuation of the setup video, I wanted to talk about something that I do for every single new gun that I get or every gun that I'm going to be running for the day or an event. You'll notice here, this one's not too bad, but the alignment of the tank. The fill nipple is at the top and the gauge is at the bottom, which is not where I'd want it. Sometimes it's even worse where it sticks out each side and digs into your wrist. But luckily with most of these new modern regs, they're adjustable. So just wanted to show what I do and how I do it. But ideally we have the gauge perfectly up and down so you can see it while you're shooting, and then the fill nipple at the bottom so that when you go to the fill station, you just pull it off, put it down, no need to move your gun or anything like that. So first thing we're going to do is we've got to drain the tank. So we'll unscrew that. So what I like to use is this HK Army tool. A bunch of other companies make one. It's going to allow me to vent all the air out. Keep in mind this gets really loud, so what I recommend is when you start it, you cover it with a rag or a towel. It's going to help with the noise. So all I'm going to do is screw this on, get the threads to catch. So as I get close, I'm going to grab my towel. And then once I hear it start venting, I'm going to do about a quarter turn more and then put it in the towel here. So as you can hear, that cuts down a lot of the noise. And I'm just going to let it vent. Okay, now that we've got this vented, notice it's going to be really cold. We're going to unscrew this. Then I'm going to screw the tank back into the gun. Small thing here, especially with these stainless steel threads on the Powerhouse regs, you want to always be super careful threading it into the ASA because the threads here are quite a bit stronger than the threads on the gun. There's just a higher risk of cross-threading. So, first thing we're going to do is find the correct Allen key. Double check here. Cool. So you'll notice there are two sets of screws here. The bottom ones are going to unscrew the entire reg and you can access the internals. The top ones are just for loosening the threads here. You're only going to unscrew the top ones and you don't need to unscrew them all the way. So I like to start with about a turn for each one and see if that gets us to where the threads can spin freely. From here, you see you can spin the tank easily. You're going to just pivot it to the position where you want it, which is right about there. And then one by one, you'll make sure that you're keeping it straight. And then you're going to tighten these. Once you get one, it should be pretty solid. And you can just turn the rest in on their own without having to really keep it secure. I like to get one little snug on each one, just because you definitely don't want this coming loose. And you're good to go. Now the tank is properly lined up. You'll notice that you could tuck your wrist against here if you wanted. Nothing's going to jab you. If you were to try that earlier, the fill nipple will be jabbing into your wrist. So you're good to go, ready to play. You just need to fill this up, and you're all set.